fellas, obviously, when you're on a losing streak, some from the outside start to say, man, just what's going on. How do you guys handle it in the locker rooms? Is it business as usual? Has there been a clubhouse meeting, players-only meeting, anything like that?
There was one, I think, players meeting, but, from the players' perspective, it's like, we're going out there and giving our best, with whoever's out in the field, who's ever pitching. We're not there trying to, lose games and stuff. So our goal is to just keep working hard, keep staying true to the process, and just keep going, and the results will follow. That's what we did in the beginning of the season, and we're not going to change it just because we lost, 6 games, right? We've beat a lot of tough opponents this year and with the same mojo we have now. So it's not really anything that phases us too much, and we just got to stay the course.
James, I know it's obviously team first, but you're going home this weekend. You've probably got some family there. What does this weekend mean to you going back to Arkansas? You grew up an Arkansas fan and everything.
Yeah, it means a lot. I've been watching Arkansas play ever since I can remember. Had flags of them up on the wall, so it's definitely one that I've looked forward to all year and should be a good one. I'm excited.
James, kind of sticking with that, with TBA on Saturday, you might be asked to start. Have they kind of talked to you about what your role looks like this weekend, and how do you kind of go into these 3 games knowing that you could play a pretty big role in it?
Yeah, I'm going into it the same way I have all year pretty much. I can't switch anything up now. Whatever role they put me in, I'm ready for it, and I know the work I've put in has prepared me for this moment, so I just kind of keep doing what I've done all year, and it'll work itself out.
You've kind of bounced around from short to third to hitting leadoff to the 2-hole to wherever in the lineup. How have you kind of handled this stretch here with them asking you to do a lot of different things, offensively and defensively?
My goal is to, at the end of the day, just do what we can to win, whether that be, playing third, short, second. I fully believe in my ability to move around the infield in different ways, and I just think that I'll just do whatever it takes, to win. And if it's me batting 9-hole, me batting leadoff, at the end of the day, the goal is to drive in runs, produce runs, and get on base, and keep the line moving regardless of where I'm hitting. So the goal is to just, keep playing, and whatever position it is, I'll play it. So it doesn't really matter to me.
James, I don't know how deep y'all have gone into the scouting report yet, but I guess you probably know a little bit about this Arkansas team. What stands out to you about their lineup and what they do offensively? What's it going to take to be successful?
Yeah, we haven't gone too much in depth, but I've watched them all year. They've got a lot of lefties and some good lefties. I know they've got some injuries going around just like we do right now, so I don't know exactly who they'll start, but I know I've played against a few of them, so hopefully I have some good insight to attack them with.
Both of you guys, Coach Kingston said y'all went to Fort Jackson again yesterday. You did that a bunch in the offseason. What did yesterday mean, and how, good did it feel to kind of get back there and kind of build a little bit more team morale as you get into this stretch run?
It means a lot. Starting from the beginning of the season, Fort Jackson has definitely been a main part of our building of team chemistry, whether it be the obstacle course or doing military training and stuff, a whole bunch of things. It brings us closer together as a team, and there's nothing, and it's definitely important in this part of the season, especially with this rough patch that we're going through right now. It definitely was important that we just make sure that we still have the team chemistry that we've had in the beginning of the season that helped us become one of the top 3 teams in the country. And getting back to yesterday, it definitely helped us and definitely meant a lot.
Yeah. Guys, with school out, what do you do in the hours that you're not at the ballpark? Is it easy to kind of fill those hours after having that set routine for a few months and now that's gone?
I usually spend just most of my time here, honestly. There's always people here to hang out with, so it's either be at home alone or be here with my friends. So I'm usually just here. But
yeah, I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, I think this is the best part of the year, honestly. No classes, it's really more it's like pro baseball, your main job is to make sure we win these games and make sure you're playing at your best. And that's what you come to college for, right? To play baseball. Obviously, the education's part of it, but, just play baseball and, be able to perform your best. And there's nothing, and when all your time is spent focusing on that, and especially during this part of the latter half of the season, it's definitely things that can benefit us. So I'm definitely a guy that spends most of my time here, just like Hicks. So.
For either of you guys, what's the biggest thing you learned about this team through the injuries?
Just how resilient we are. I mean, we've had a lot of things not go our way, and we've just kind of pushed through the adversity and kept fighting. And I think that says a lot about our team, that we're still just so close and still working just as hard as we were at the start of the year when we were having success.
Yeah, I can second that point, and also add that, we have a lot of guys that will do whatever it takes to, do what it can for the team, right? Like Cole Messina moving from catcher, third, got some work at second. Tibbet coming in there and giving valuable ABs in crunch time. A whole bunch of people just, doing what it takes. Like Becker getting thrown into the rotation midway through the season, we have a lot of guys who do whatever it takes to win. And, it kind of sucks that the injuries had to put that to the forefront, but just that the injuries kind of brought to the forefront that we have a lot of team guys and a lot of guys who put the team first, and that's what makes great teams great. So,
James, you're still coming off surgery, a couple, year and a half-ish removed from it. This is probably the most innings you've thrown in a while. How are you holding up physically through all this, and how are you kind of handling it?
Yeah, I feel great. With our trainer Corey, this is his first year here. He does a great job making sure everybody feels great whenever they go out. So I feel the best I have even before Tommy John.
all right, thank you.
Thank y'all.